Welcome to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends. And you're looking at a brand new face because I'm doing something brand new and different. Today, I am hosting and I am going to be introducing and interviewing Dee.
Hi.
So Dee, say hi to everyone.
Hi. How you doing? This feels so strange.
This feels so strange. and your audience should know that you're nervous, and I love that.
Just a little bit, you know, because I don't know what you're going to do. And you just have this passion to share with me so that I can share with you all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Like, how did we do this?
How is this happening?
So let me explain to everyone what we're doing here. So Dee and I are brand new best friends.
Yes.
Has that ever happened to you? It's
Oh my
happened to you before.
gosh.
You meet someone and you're brand new, but you're best friends. You've known each other forever.
Forever.
So that's who we are.
Yes.
That's who we are.
We are.
My name is Laura Tria. A few months back, in fact, it was winter time. It was still winter time.
Was it still winter?
Yeah, I had a coat on. I'm sure I had a
No,
coat
you
on.
all were at the beach.
I was at the beach. Oh, we were at the beach during the day. It was a nice sunny day during
yes.
the winter. It was cool. It wasn't summertime. yet.
Okay.
It wasn't summertime yet.
Okay.
And a friend of mine invited me to she said it was an affair where they were giving out awards. And I said,
Right.
okay, I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Let's go see these awards. And then I found out that it was about awards for people who are assisting humanity.
Right.
And I thought, oh my God, this is so special.
Right.
Yeah.
It was. It was.
Awards for assisting humanity.
Yeah.
Doesn't get better than that.
Right.
And so there was different presenters and people were taking their trophies, and I thought, so I'm a Toastmaster, which means that I regularly give speeches and we learn how to receive and shake hands when you get on the stage and stuff like that. And so I was critiquing. I was watching how people were receiving.
Really? I didn't know you were doing all
I was
that.
sitting there watching who was going on stage and how they were doing their thank yous and who was speaking from the heart and so on and so on. And quite frankly, it was very nice.
Yeah.
But nothing really caught my attention.
Really?
And then all of a sudden,
Oh my.
this woman with an amazing smile.
Oh my goodness.
All that happy smile and teeth shows up. And I stopped and I looked at you and I heard passion.
Yes.
I heard joy.
Yes.
And you went on, to tell you the truth, I don't remember what you said, but you just went on and on, because a lot of times we don't really listen to what people say.
Yes. Yes.
But we know when to enjoy them because they're enjoying themselves. And there you were, a thank you, and I did this, and you were just all about it. And before you left, I said, I don't know you, but we will know each other.
Yes.
May I have your card?
Yes, you did.
And I said that because I like to surround myself with people who care about humanity.
Right.
I like to surround myself with people who are strong.
Yes.
And it was obvious to me that your strength
Oh.
came from having to be strong.
Oh my.
And then you take that strength and you do whatever it is you do.
Yes. Yes.
So I've been on your show, which has been a pleasure.
Yes.
Other
Twice.
people have been on your show, which
3
is
times now.
a pleasure. Oh, this
Yes.
time you're on my show.
Oh right. Oh, I forgot.
And we did this deliberately because it's time for people to get to know who you are and who the host has been.
Oh.
So although you have product here, and we'll talk about that,
Yeah.
I want to get to know what motivates you and what is Passion for Life about. Let's start with that. Passion for Life. There's the title. So I have a small business. Deciding the business name was crazy. Like that was, oh my God.
Forget it.
And a business card and all those things. And our listeners probably have a lot of their own businesses too. So how did you come up with Passion for Life? What is that all about?
Well, I'll tell you.
Please.
It was not me. I had to solicit my friends, okay? And at that point, because it's hard to really figure out what to name something.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
And so I reached out to my friends, and I had one particular friend who was a business partner also, and she has her own business, and it's called Heal in Motion or something like that.
Heal in Motion. Nice.
Right, and she's actually a personal trainer, and she's all about the insides and the outsides and all that kind of stuff. And I met her like you, okay, at an event, and we just connected, and
Right.
we're friends for life also.
Nice.
So
Nice.
the universe is just bringing all these phenomenal people into my life.
Like
and it's
attracts
amazing.
like.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's been just truly amazing. So I reached out to several people, and she came with passion. I think it was passion for health, because we were all about the health and wellness and that type of thing. So I was like, okay, I like that, you know, and passion was because she felt that I was very passionate, you know.
You are.
I am.
I mean, I am sure our guests are watching you be all that.
This is
You
who
are
I am.
passion.
So she embraced that, and she said that had to be part of it. And I'm like, okay, that sounds really good, you know, because my creativity level was kind of down there at this point. So, and it had to happen fast, because the young lady that got me involved and was inspiration for me to take this step.
Oh, so this was something that you like did almost overnight?
Basically, I was trying to prolong it as long as possible. I wasn't quite ready to do it then. I wanted to do it maybe in October,
Okay.
but this was probably August, and so they were like, "No, you need to start now." And I'm like, "September? Really? Oh, maybe once a month?" You know, I wasn't really ready to do a weekly show.
Had you ever done one before?
Just as a guest. Just as a guest. And like the first time I was so nervous I had to bring my girlfriend. I was like, oh, can you come with me? You know, also a business partner. She's like, no, I don't really want to do it. I said, no, come on. And she came, and that was my Miss Little Aisha. You never met her, but you will meet her. So I went on the show, and I dragged this young lady with me, and we got on the show, and I was like, very nervous, but did it. And then we did it again when I was invited again to another show.
And at this point, it was called?
Well, this was Body Shop.
Somebody else's show.
Yeah, this is Body Shop TV. So getting back to this, Chella, actually, she's the one who inspired me and motivated me to go for my show. So I said, okay. But she's very pushy, but pushy in a good way.
Right.
Let's go do it,
Right,
okay?
right,
So
right.
I was like, oh, no, not yet. I'm not ready. But I made it happen. It happened.
Right.
And that passion for health turned into passion for living. And then I was actually at an event, and it was I like to solicit young people, because young people, you want to attract young people, because young people do turn old, but you have to help people where they are. Young people need to know what to do so that they can turn old gracefully.
Oh, how beautiful.
You know?
How beautiful.
So the thing was, I was at an event, and it was a health wellness event at, where was it? At one of the, I think it was
hotels?
No, actually it was a health
Expo?
it was a gym. It was actually a gym. And so this young man, he helped us set up and everything. We were out there on a Friday night, and he came over and he got scanned, because, you know, I'm all about finding out how old you are inside. Okay. And so he came over and he's talking, and I just liked his spirit. And so I told him about my show was starting in a week, you know, and I was supposed to get it together. I still didn't know my name. I was thinking about living. I was thinking about this and that and the other. He says, passion for life. It's short, sweet, and really
And to the
good.
point, yeah.
I was like, I like that. Okay.
So passion for life is not just about health-oriented things.
Well,
Like it's not about nutrition all the time.
No. It actually started to take that shape to a certain degree. But then I realized passion for life is not just about the health and your body per se. It's also your mind and your spirit.
Right.
So all that works together. And if you don't have one, you don't have the other. So it is life, you know. So now people are sharing their lives, you know, and who knows, that journey of their life will help somebody else have a better integrity of life.
So you've evolved from being just passion for health. You've evolved realizing that we are mind, body, spirit beings. And our passions help us to keep our balance.
Exactly.
And when we express our passions on TV, then others get to hear and possibly grow and connect and like that.
Exactly.
So your show is about allowing people to bring their passions out to the world.
This is exactly it. Exactly. And I know my passion is to help educate people to have the best integrity and share their lives and their experiences so that they can have that best integrity of life. Because I find that nutrition was part of my problem. So in terms of having a better life, sustaining life, a healthier life, I had to go back to basics. So just my journey has helped a lot of people just go back to that basic.
That basic.
Do you understand?
I do. I think I understand.
Kind of like going
You're
all
a little bit all
over
over
the
the but it's hard because it's hard to really narrow it down. And one of the reasons that I wanted to interview her is because I want to narrow her down. We need to know who you are. So when you speak of health being basic and allowing you to get back to balance, when our bodies are healthy, what does that do to our minds and our spirit?
It makes it work a lot better. Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, in terms of your body, if your body, well, let's go into a science lesson.
Please do. Science 101.
Science 101 is all about your brain. Okay? If your body actually is governed by your brain. Now, if your brain is not functioning properly, your body is not going to, your heart can't function, and your body's, or the blood is not going to circulate, and your body's just not going to work.
Okay.
So you have to have that brain function for it to be working. So in order to have healthy brain function, you have to have healthy fuel to come into your body.
Okay.
So in terms of everything has to work kind of together, or else parts of it is not going to really sustain your life.
I get that. So with the brain functioning better with the proper fuel, some of the things that I've noticed with my diet, what I eat, and we can say diet now and people don't think it's all about losing weight, right?
Well, see, that's another misnomer, because people did think diet
It
was,
used to be, diet means you need to lose weight. But diet just is whatever your habit is.
To sustain your life at a healthy level.
Right.
Yeah.
So before we get into your product, we are all individuals.
Right.
So different bodies require different things?
Yes, without a doubt. Well, we all require certain basic things.
Like?
Okay, water.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
We, certain, let's say, vitamins and supplements and what have you, certain things that will allow your body to function properly. So you have the minerals, okay, and you have...
and minerals, and again, I'm learning. So minerals are not, you don't get a mineral from a fruit or a vegetable. Minerals come from what?
Well, okay, yeah, you can have minerals from your fruits and your vegetables.
Oh,
yeah.
I hear the word mineral and I think
because
soil.
You have, well, so you have your magnesium, you have your salts, you know, like sodium, you have your chlorides, you have things that are naturally occurring in actually water, in your food sources, you know, iron. You know, all those are minerals. But your body is made up, comprised of a lot of different compounds. And in order to function, your muscles and your brain and what have you have to have all these minerals in your body to kind of like flow properly.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back into my science lessons and what have you, but it is all the balance and the balance of all the nutrients and the acids and the alkalines and all that it's important for your blood to flow and feed your body.
So there's I just finished. I didn't finish. I might not finish it. A book my cousin was recommending to me recently about everyone's blood type determines what they
you should
or shouldn't be eating. Yeah. So some of that works for me, and some of that information just doesn't work for me. So with your diet,
right?
Does your diet suggest different things for different folks?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm with my journey, because I have gone through a whole transition, because I always had challenges with my weight, and I've told my listeners and my friends, they all know my story.
Right,
you know,
right,
so
right.
I'm always giving my story out. But I didn't realize why my body wasn't functioning like it was supposed to until more recently, when I started using certain supplements and what have you. But it just makes sense now why things weren't working, because I was putting the wrong things into my body.
So, and when you say not working, what I'm always fascinated with, and it takes me a while to realize it, like sometimes I don't realize the harm I've done until after I do it.
Yeah.
Some things make me foggy.
Right.
Like some starches make me foggy.
Yeah.
Some sugars make me foggy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And some don't.
Well, it's because the chemicals that are in it, you know, and actually because all of a sudden I'm getting this excitement about what's going on with my body. And I have to say, I always when I was growing up, you always have inspirations of being, you want to be a fireman, or you want to be a doctor, or what have you. I always wanted to be, first it was a veterinarian.
Really?
Okay. Yes, because I loved animals. Animals loved me, you know, kids and animals. I thought I would never get married because kids and animals loved me, but nobody else did. No, I didn't. That's not true. But it was just that, you know, I just couldn't find a man or what have you, you know. But I wanted to be a veterinarian. Then I said, oh, maybe I just want to be a doctor, you know. And then I was like, oh, gosh, who wants to go to school for all those years, you know? I was like, maybe. And then was I going to be a doctor or a veterinarian? Well, veterinarian was because I loved animals.
Right.
But then I was like, maybe it'd be a doctor so I can make some money.
Right.
Then I was like, I can make money better some other way, you know? So, but I didn't realize that I do enjoy helping people. So I've always been a person that talked and ran my mouth. Oh, can you tell?
Even imagine
that. Like, oh my. But I was afraid to talk in, you know, like school. I was painfully shy. It was
really?
Oh my gosh, no. Maybe because I wasn't prepared or what have you.
Okay.
I don't know. But if you looked at me too hard, I cry.
Really?
Oh, yes. I did not like to do, you know, like getting up in front of a class and do a report or anything like that. Oh, no.
How did you get over that?
I don't know. I guess, well, you have to be prepared. And then you just have to go for it now. I go for it. Yeah.
So there's a song, I mentioned it the other night when you were at Circle. There's a song, God Bless the Child Who's Got His Own.
Yes, yes.
So you've got your own.
Yes.
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 So for our listeners, to have your own means that you have something inside you that pulls you forward. You don't need somebody motivating you and pulling you all the time. You have something inside you that says, I got to do it. I got to do it. I'm going to bring myself forward. And so you did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're right. Oh my gosh. Yes, exactly.
That's who you are.
Yeah. Well, I'm that type of person that just because someone else will say, do this, I will say, well, let me see, you know? And if it's good for me, then I will do it. But I will listen. I'll take it under advisement.
Right. I'll download that later on.
I'll take it under advisement, and then if it works for me, then I'll move forward. But if it doesn't, then if I end up messing up, then it's on me. I'm not going to blame anybody else.
Good. And that's a perfect place to hold that thought right there as we move on to a commercial.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Thank you.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, TMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV.
You are the man.
Galaxy Luxury Coach is a full-service limousine and party bus company. Family-owned and operated, we are an industry leader with over 25 years of experience in providing best-in-class luxury transportation for your special event. Whether it's your precious wedding day, an all-day wine tour out east, your high school prom, that special birthday, or just an amazing night on the town, our professional chauffeurs stand ready to ensure your special event is truly special. Galaxy Luxury Coach has one of the largest and modern party bus fleets in the New York area. Our party buses are simply nightclubs on wheels. Concert sound systems, light shows, lasers and strobes, multicolor LED lighting brilliantly lights your party bus inside and out. For corporate and more laid-back events, we will cater to your specific needs and requests. What sets Galaxy aside from all others in the luxury transportation industry is our attention to detail in customizing our services to your special event. At Galaxy, it's all about you and your guests. Galaxy customers return time and time again because they know they can trust Galaxy to help deliver those lifetime memorable moments. Step aboard and let your Galaxy experience begin.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome back to Passion for Life with Dee and Friends. Only today, it's Laura interviewing Dee.
Oh my gosh.
It's so exciting.
It is so exciting. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're making me nice and comfortable, just like the first time.
Good. And I'm comfy. You know, that's
who you are anyway. That's all about you.
Whenever you want to get comfortable, just grab a pillow and kind of squeeze in.
It's like, oh,
yeah.
Yes.
So while we went to commercial, we have our friends Heidi, hello Heidi,
Hi,
and others
Heidi.
that are watching, and I want to tell all of you that while I'm speaking to Dee, as you see the phone number there on the bottom of the screen, by all means call in, and we'll see if she can answer some of your questions.
Yeah, without a doubt. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is.
You having fun?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
I am.
Good.
It's like everybody's like, wow.
Yeah. So there's basically two things that we're discussing here. We're discussing passion.
Right.
And how you beam with it, and you bring people on your shows, you bring their passions out to the world.
Yes.
And you're really giving us a flavor of what it's like to be that passionate about helping people.
You know, as I said, I wanted to be a doctor, and but then I didn't know why I wanted to be a doctor. But now I realize what it is. It's all about just sharing what you have to others so that they can perhaps just get a little bit to help them move along.
Yeah.
And so I actually just recently went back to school.
Well, yes, I think I know that.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes,
What did you go back for?
You. Well, I'm going to be a coach.
What kind of coach?
It's a health coach.
Health coach.
Right.
Okay, so narrow it down. Health coach.
Well, they say call it a health coach, but I think it's dealing with your body, nutrition, and it's dealing with your mind. So it's all connected. So I'm like, wow, well, I didn't become a doctor, but hey, this is actually something similar to helping people just transition to help with their journey through life.
Absolutely. And you know, in this day and age, doctors, nurses, psychiatrists, and all those things, they're not number one anymore.
Right.
People don't necessarily seek out the medical profession to find healthy alternatives.
Exactly.
They go first to their healers, Reiki, massage, acupuncture, a nutritionist, life coach.
Right.
Well, good for you, and good for the people that come to you. Good for you.
Well, actually, one of the young ladies that owns the studio, she came to me and she said, I could see you becoming a life coach. And I really didn't know, because I guess in my neighborhood where I grew up, they didn't have that.
It's kind of new. It's common now, but back in the day.
Back in the day, I had no clue.
Didn't have that. Yeah.
So when she posed that to me, I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then I started hearing more and more about coaching and what have you, and I'm like, I think that's what I do anyway, and it's for free, you know.
Yeah,
exactly.
Constantly being supportive, giving little bits of information.
Exactly.
The thing that differentiates a life coach from, let's say, a therapist. Life coach is a coach.
Right.
Like, I'm there with you side by side. What are we going to do to make things better?
Yeah.
So you don't deal with people like they're sick.
Right.
They're not sick. They just
Exactly.
need gentle coaching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, somebody to listen. That's, and who's a better listener?
Objectively.
Objectively. It's not about judging. And I've never been a judge. That's one thing I have to say. All my friends, I have friends from like junior high school, what have you, and we're still friends. I don't have a lot, but I have a lot, but I have the quality of good friends.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
which
People,
is-
that's a nice thing
yes,
to
it's
achieve, like
really-
that core of
Oh my
your
gosh.
peeps.
And you know what? I'm coming with more and more really quality women and men, but you know, I have to embrace my women. You know? And it's just truly amazing. And just meeting at different events, and I go, and by myself, you know, you invite me, or and it's, oh, thank you for inviting me to
Oh,
these
my
things,
pleasure.
you know,
My
it's
pleasure.
just been, I've been meeting so many phenomenal women,
Yeah.
and it's just making me grow.
And I'll pause you there because the reason it makes you grow in
Yes.
particular, and the reason you keep getting invited, because people get invited to things all the time, is because you say yes.
Yes.
Would you do us a favor, please?
Sure.
I want you to read what's on your texts.
Oh, really? You want me
Yes.
to go and I have to go down and dig?
You have to. There'll be no digging. Okay, so I will read what's on the bottom of each one of your texts. Do you even remember? Do you know?
That tag. Oh,
Yes.
in the
What
back.
does it say?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay, so every
I just
time.
went blank.
So
I just went blank.
I'm sure many of you have an automatic signature on the bottom of your texts. I don't, but Dee does.
I just recently did that too.
Did you really?
And my friends, some of my friends say, change it. I'm like, I haven't found what I want to change it to yet.
Well, and
so.
the thing is that when I read it, every time I read it, it really is you. Because
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
say no, you say yes. You don't turn anything down.
No.
You're like, let's go. Life
Oh,
is
yeah,
on.
turn down for what?
There you
Right,
go.
That's
So
it.
at the bottom of each one of her texts, it says, turn down for what? So you don't turn it down.
No.
You say yes.
Yes. You know, it's why? Because it's going to get me to where I need to go.
Yeah.
And everything will bring me to my journey. So why say no? And
Yeah.
this is just going to build so that I can be just
All
a better
that
me.
you can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I actually had a friend of mine send me a T-shirt saying "Turn down for what,"
Oh, that's fun,
which
that's
is
fun.
so cool. I need to wear it one day.
So I want to say to our guests that one of the reasons that Dee brings everyone's passions out to you is so that you might hear something that you can take into your own life. So I'm going to go back over what we're just saying now because this is a key. This is a key passion that she has to bring out to everyone. It's key for her to build her own station, her own show, because she says yes. Isn't that right?
I have to go for it.
You
It's
have
just,
to go for it.
people will say, "Oh, I can't do it." I blah blah blah.
Yeah, they
this and the
shy
other.
out.
And I will say it, but then I'm like, I'm not going to say no. Opportunity knocking, I'm going to take advantage.
Right.
You know, it's like,
Right.
who knows?
Right.
Possibilities.
Right.
And so I don't know how to say no. Not when it comes to, people and meeting people and sharing people and just being,
I love that. I
being
love that.
real.
So when people listen to TV shows like this one, a lot of people are sitting on their couch or at their desk and they're thinking that, oh, well, they have a show.
Right.
Like they have that.
Yeah.
Like they have something that other people don't have. The only thing that you have that other people don't have is that you say yes to the opportunities.
Yes, I did.
And that's what brings you forward.
That's why I have to. Why? Why miss? You might miss out something.
miss out.
Oh my gosh, you can't. Life is too short. Take the opportunity. I'm going away in 2 weeks. Everybody say, "You going away?" Yeah, I'm going to California.
Yay!
I have to call my
You said
people.
yes.
Yes. Well, they were last year they said they had a little barbecue, picnic thing, family reunion, and 250 people were there.
Nice.
I'm like, I want to be there.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm going to check it out.
I remember years ago when I didn't say yes to things. Years ago when I would think, well, I don't know if I can, and I don't know if I have the money for it, and I don't know how I'm going to be, and blah, 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 blah. And then one day, there was even a movie where the guy just what is his name? And it was a movie about just say yes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because the thing is, I know
Jim
with myself.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey. The movie was Say Yes. And you just say yes to things, and then all of a sudden your plate is full, and you're out there doing things and going places.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, why limit yourself?
Right.
Because a lot of people limit themselves. And when they limit themselves, then they don't really live life to the fullest.
Right. Right.
So I've done that, but not really that much, because I'm the type, I really haven't, because it's
You've always been outgoing.
I've been outgoing, shy, but outgoing.
What is your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio, so I don't know a lot about Scorpios. Are they shy?
I don't think so. You know, I guess not. But I have like a moon in Cancer, so I'm painfully sensitive. I can be sensitive.
Okay,
you know,
that's a good. If you're a life coach, that's good.
Yes, I'm extremely sensitive. So, but then, with me being a little shy, but not, I can do like small groups. But I said, getting out on the stage, I'm not so good.
So meanwhile, in front of a camera, you're in front of thousands, but that's okay.
This is like I'm talking to my best friend in my living room. So this is not really an issue for me, you know, because people, hey, if they don't like it, they can turn off, you know. If they do like it, then they're going to stay and watch.
And you make the space so comfortable. You really do. It really is like living in the living room.
That's what I tell my friends. I'm like, come, see,
hang out.
Hang
That's
out.
what it is.
Let's
It's hang out
talk,
time. Yeah.
share, and people will listen. And don't even think about it, because it's just like what we're doing at home. You know, we just talk.
It really
and we
is. That's
share.
how I feel. That's how I feel.
That's how it is. You know, I forget about it. It's just like, okay, do I look good now?
Yeah, there is a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So you are Passion for Life is about bringing people's passions out to the world, and in doing so, you get to know people, and your audience gets to know people.
Right.
You are a child who's got his own or her own, and you've learned to say yes to life,
yes.
and that's what pulls you forward in life, because you keep saying yes, so you don't end up behind.
I just don't want to lose out in the blessings that might come, be bestowed on me, you know, because there's so many. People are wondrous, okay? People are so wonderful, and I'm meeting these, and God has just been putting so many people in my life. You know, the universe is just so full. I just have to follow up with them. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, some people I don't remember where I met them, but you know what? It's all good.
It sounds so good. It does. It just sounds so good. Yes, yes,
like,
yes. And before you know it, your plate is full.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, now I'm living what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to be a doctor, but okay, I didn't have to be a doctor.
Right.
But I'm still sharing.
Yeah.
And I'm still helping
You're
people.
assisting others.
You know,
and that's the whole thing.
Have the best quality of life.
Okay. So we got how you put this together. We know that you say yes.
Yes.
And now you have found, how many years have you been with this?
Actually, oh my gosh. Today is my 1-year anniversary. Oh my God!
Oh,
it
we're not
certainly
surprised.
is. We started on September 5th last year.
Nice, nice.
And
Okay.
today is September 4th.
That's right. That's right. Okay. So tell us about this passion. And I want you to be really clear about this passion. How did you find it?
Oh gosh. Yes.
Did it come to you? Did you go looking for it? Who were you the day before you found it? Let's start off with that question. Who were you the day before you found?
Well, it's not just that. The day before. It wasn't the day before, because actually I was introduced to this company and these products probably about 7 years prior to me looking at it again.
Okay.
When I first tried it, I felt it was the worst tasting thing ever.
Okay.
And I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to embrace anything that was not good for me. I didn't even know what it was about. I just was kind of closed, which...
You didn't say yes and open up.
I'm like,
what's up with
I
that?
was shocked.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
but I was
so
younger.
that our guests know, the name of this is Thrive.
Actually, that's an older bottle.
This is all old about it.
Yes,
But the name of the
but
company
it's
is?
Mirinda.
Mirinda is
and
the
it's
name of the
True
company.
Age. Yeah, and True Age. It used to be called Tahitian Noni.
Tahitian Noni.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a company that's been around almost 20 years now.
So let's say the name of it again.
Tahitian Noni, but formerly known as Tahitian Noni, now it's Mirinda.
Mirinda, M-I-R.
M-O-R-I-N-D-A.
M-O-R-I-N-D-A,
And
Mirinda.
it's actually the scientific name from Mirinda citrifolia, which is the noni fruit.
Okay.
Now,
Noni fruit. Got
noni
that?
fruit.
Noni fruit.
And noni fruit is in most of all the tropical areas. In Hawaii and Tahiti, that's where ours
Puerto
is
Rico?
grown. They should have it in Puerto Rico. I would think they have it in Puerto Rico. I know they have it in Dominican Republic. They have it in
Which is right-
Martinique. Yeah, so they
Huh.
have it. They probably
They should have it. I'm just because I'm thinking of, have I ever seen it? Do I know it? And I've been to Puerto Rico because I have family there so often.
Well, it's similar to
Noni
soursop or what have you. I don't know whether you know. It's a funny looking little fruit that looks like it has all these knobs and it's greenish and
Oh,
what have
okay.
you. And they think it's poison because it smells so putrid and it's nasty smelling.
It's putrid.
Well,
but
you
we
know-
want everyone to have it.
Well, no, the thing is, I'll tell you this. Most things that are good for you don't taste good.
I'm going to disagree.
Well, in terms of the medicinal plants and stuff like that, even aloe is not the best tasting
No,
thing.
aloe's not the best tasting. I drink
Okay.
aloe juice. And
And you have to add little things to it to make it a little more palatable.
okay,
Okay?
okay,
And there's a lot of things that are like that
okay.
until you add a little season here,
Little
a little
something.
something there, and it's more palatable.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell us what is this? And again, before you were part of the company.
Before I was a part of the company, I was eating very unhealthy. I was, oh gosh, over 300 pounds.
Just a year ago?
No. I've been with the company 5 years.
Oh, so what's the year anniversary?
Year anniversary, been doing this show.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Year anniversary doing this show.
Nice.
But
Happy
no, I've been with
anniversary.
the company over 5 years now.
Okay.
And I love my company. People, oh, there's other companies out there. And you know what? I don't knock anybody. But it took me 7 years to try it again after that first try.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not bad. I said, okay, I can deal with this. So I started using the products and as a customer, and I wasn't interested in a business per se. I
Right.
had did businesses before.
So using as a customer, so morning, noon, and night as
I drank it was drinking it twice a day. Well, actually, they had a different potency. They had family, which was like grape juice. They had a low potency, and then they had a higher potency.
right.
And I started with the lowest potency because I didn't like the taste, and I
Okay.
just like grape juice, and so I just drank grape juice. Okay. But it was grape juice with a little bang, and I didn't know what the bang was, but it tasted better, and it was better choices than grape juice.
So you get introduced rather to a product that doesn't taste good. And how did you get introduced?
Well, my cousin came over, the person that she was involved with so many different things.
Uh-huh.
And this time she was involved with this company.
Uh-huh.
And I had said, oh, I know all about this company. And, a lot of people will always say, oh, yes, I always know all about this stuff.
Yes.
And,
Those people that know everything.
and don't know really nothing.
Right.
But somebody, the spirit, God, universe,
Right.
said, you know what? Listen.
You
So
said
I
yes.
listened.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And I said, okay, I'll get a bottle. So I brought one bottle, okay? So then I brought another bottle. And every month she'd come, you want some more? I was like, okay, I'll try it. Then I said, do you have a bigger bottle? Because the bottle was going fast because my husband and I were both drinking it, right? So got a box, like they have these boxes that the wine comes in.
Yeah.
Well, we got a box. Just drinking it. And we were just enjoying it. And when I went to the doctor, maybe 4 or 5, and prior to that, I had just had lap band surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even tell my family because I had been overweight for all my life. And it was just kind of challenging. And I didn't want to hear any negativity.
They weren't supportive at
No.
the time, right? Got Got it.
So I decided this is my personal journey. I don't need to share.
Good.
You know?
So let's hang that for a second because that's another gem. She said she didn't need everybody's support because she needed to have it come from herself.
Yes, yes, definitely. And that's one thing I will say about myself. I love my people. I love my friends. But if you don't want to do, it's not going to stop my show.
Got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I wish people knew how valuable that was. You don't need anybody's validation. Do
Truly.
your thing.
That's
Just do it. This is your life.
Hello. And I'm so happy, blessed that I have taken that journey that I can do.
Right.
And it's like, okay, you don't have to. And people don't realize, okay, even my husband, I'm like, listen, babe, you don't have to go. But don't realize that I'm not going to stay home just because you can't go.
Right.
I understand, and I know you want to, but
guess
what?
Right.
I got to do me.
You got to do you because you're the only one that can.
I got to do me. So, hey, I'm doing me.
So you started with the supplements.
So I started with the supplements.
Did you notice a difference right away?
I didn't know what I was noticing. No, I kind of didn't realize what was going on.
And you were taking them because of the lap band? And you thought you were getting
No, I
nutrition?
just was taking it. It tasted better than juice. I wasn't supposed to really be drinking a lot of crap, juices and stuff like that. I had the lap band. I had to kind of change my lifestyle, but it wasn't really working. I wasn't really losing weight. I was exercising.
Really?
I really didn't lose. I didn't really
So it works for
lose.
some people and some people not.
Lap band, it's good for people, but it was too much. It was too hard for me. But I realized now it wasn't just having something inside me. I had to change my diet.
Yeah.
I had to
Your way of
change
being,
what I was
doing. This was a
doing.
lifestyle change.
Exactly.
And so you were over 300 pounds.
When I had the lap band, I was only about 280.
Okay.
So I wasn't quite, because I had gone to Weight Watchers and I lost about 30 pounds off of Weight Watchers.
Nice, nice. So you were determined one way or another to get healthy.
I had to. I had an aunt that died of obesity. She was over 500 pounds.
Wow.
At 52 years old,
Oh,
she
a
passed
baby
away.
still, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to see her her body suffocate because of the fat cells, and she turned blue.
Wasn't happening.
Was not a cool thing.
I'm so happy that you had what it took.
Yeah. I knew I couldn't continue on that same vein, or else, So these supplements came in my life at the right time because I was exercising, but I wasn't losing per se. So let's say about 8 months in, they came out with a body composition program,
Right.
which I liked because it wasn't a diet per se. It was all about your composition inside. So I read and understood what was necessary, and like the first 6 days, I lost 7 pounds.
Give me an idea what body composition means.
It's all about your body,
Right,
okay?
right.
Because your body has a form that it should be at. Okay, it's not like weight per se. It's not fat per se.
Okay.
It's the composition of the body, which is your balance.
Okay.
Okay, so in terms of, I like the fact that it was, because people always concerned about weight.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
yes, they think that's the whole thing.
But weight, you can be heavy because of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So we were trying to take they're trying to take the muscle or the fat and turn it into lean muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they concentrated on the body composition opposed to the weight per se.
So the body composition would be a percentage of muscle as opposed to fat?
Taking that fat and turning it into lean muscle.
Okay.
Trying to change your body composition from, because fat looks worse than muscle.
Okay.
So when you can be the same weight, but look 100%
Somebody
better
look lean and they'll, yeah.
when you have fat.
Okay.
I mean muscle
Okay.
rather than fat.
And so this is all one food?
Well, this is one of the products. Okay, there's so many different products. They have over 100, but they had a body composition program which contained these the noni beverage. Okay. They had different, what's it called, potencies. And then they had like a fat flushing formula. They had
Like a diuretic?
It wasn't a diuretic. It was actually appetite suppressant, and it was actually fiber. They gave you things that you needed every day.
Like fiber?
Yeah. They had a probiotic. Okay. They had a vitamin. They had a protein shake. And everything that you can use, it wasn't a protein shake that you use as a meal supplement, you know, a meal substitute. Because what happens is you can't sustain your life off of stuff like that. You know, they want you to be realistic. You know, so the thing is, something that you can do every day. So I found it was good. So I started it. And the first, let's say, week, 6 days, I lost 7 pounds. And within about 3 weeks, people started asking me, what are you doing? So I was like, oh, you want some? I had 3 customers, and I wasn't in the business.
Love that.
I had to jump in. So I've been in since.
Nice, nice. So not only are you so much healthier and balanced because of it, but your pocket is getting balanced as well.
Oh my gosh, yes. And the thing was, I had seen my husband, actually, I had convinced him to get involved with this business.
Was he successful as well?
He was his only customer, but he was getting a check. So that's
because
why.
Because of you?
No, because of him. He was just using the product.
Oh.
And the thing was, I didn't want to be in the business at that point, during that time frame that he got in the business. But I saw a check, and I'm like, it's not a big check, but it was a check. And I knew he didn't have customers. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I think I want to do this. That's how I jumped in. And I got very passionate with it. Because when I do something, I do it.
You're passionate, and it's helping people. I mean, the whole thing is just right up your alley.
So I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And then it was helping me and my pocket.
So when you go for your blood tests now, what do the doctors say?
Well, that was the thing. I had gone to the doctor and I had started using the product, let's say, in September. And I went to the doctor. I was on 3 blood pressure medicines.
Oh.
They had taken me off of 2. I was supposed to have cholesterol. I had cholesterol issues. They wanted to put me on something. I kind of refused. But by the time I went back in December, I didn't have to do cholesterol. I came off of 2 of my blood pressure medicines. I had sleep apnea issues.
All of it gone.
All of it was starting to go.
Oh, if people only realize, and the old adage, you are what you eat.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's real.
Truly. Actually.
How could you be anything else?
It's amazing because I'm learning more and more, and I knew that adage, and we all do.
Right.
But do we remember?
And do we really believe it?
No.
We're teenagers and we think it's about pimples.
No, it's not. It's what you put in.
It's everything.
And you know what the thing is? A lot of people say, and you know what? It kind of pains me a little bit because people say, well, you know, in moderation. Yeah, okay, moderation too. But if you're putting poison in your body, in moderation, you're still putting poison in. So the accumulation of poison is kind of still scary. You know,
so there's
no matter how much
I get that. There's, I won't say brand names.
Yes.
But there's a very popular chip that the world loves, and one of the ingredients is a minute amount of gasoline.
Oh, with the propyl parabens.
I'm not going to say what it is.
No, I'm just saying the substance that they put into it. You know,
and the government says our bodies should be able to handle that.
Well, even like the chicken and in the rice. They said don't give the brown rice to children because it has a little arsenic in it. I'm like, well, why would you put arsenic in the rice?
But that has it naturally.
Is that what it is?
That is, but it's not enough to hurt anybody.
But the thing is,
There's arsenic also in the seed of an apple.
okay, but I'm not eating the seed.
Well, a lot of people like the seeds of the apples, and there's arsenic in that, but that's a natural thing.
But in the rice, I thought they were putting arsenic in the rice.
I don't think so. I think one of the reasons that we got used to white rice with the shell being taken off is because it's that shell, which is brown rice.
Well, I think the white rice has arsenic in it too. I don't know.
We'll get back to you on that. Yeah, we got to check up on that, right.
Yeah, because now I heard the chickens have arsenic too. They're shooting it up with arsenic.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay, so the thing is, personally, I am trying to go as organic as possible, as chemically free as possible. That's
so
me
that things
at this point.
aren't all processed. Right?
No, because the thing is, the processed foods are causing
harmful. Harmful.
Well, with me learning and being in the science field and what have you, your body actually is a very fine-tuned machine. Mm-hmm. Your body is just working constantly to make sure it heals itself. Mm-hmm. And you have all the components in your body to do that. Mm-hmm. And if you're putting the bad things in your body, now it's trying to fight off.
It spends its time fighting off instead of keeping you healthy.
Right.
It's fighting off the things that we're putting in.
Without a doubt. And the thing is, the autoimmune diseases and all these diseases that are happening, and we haven't even touched on the AGEs, which is advanced glycation end products, because the sugar and the protein. There's a whole lot of things going on, and I know the time is just like almost
we can't
gone.
get it all in, but
oh my gosh.
what we can do, I want you to like really slowly, and we should have put up a sign, say the name again, and say how people can get in touch with you so they can find out more.
Okay. Wow. So, my website is Mirinda.com, and we have a number /319-7295. So that's Mirinda.com /319-7295, or TrueAge.com, and that's /319-7295.
And next week, we're going to have a sign with that on there so that people can know. Just saying.
Okay, actually, next week I have a young lady that was using the products at one point, and she shares about her health.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she does classes and all that kind of stuff, and she's amazing. I think she's like 70 years old.
Oh, I love that.
And she doesn't even look like she's 50.
Love that.
Okay,
love so tune in next week,
yes,
because you're going to see some amazing stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I get to say goodbye now, and this has been terrific.
Well, Laura, I thank you.
I thank you.
For just bringing out so much, and we still have so much to share. So we're going to definitely do this again.
Thank you for bringing your passion
thank you.
to life.
Well, thank you for letting me share my passion.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week.